Hi, I'm Master Adrian with W1 Taekwondo, and this is episode 7 of Kick Like a Pro series. As I promised in the last episode, today we're learning the spinning hook kick. The spinning hook kick, it's a powerful spinning kick that lands head level, and I consider a staple of Taekwondo. Why? Because the way you execute it in Taekwondo is very different than any martial arts. Stay till the end to see what makes this kick special and to listen to my pro tips. Let's go. The spinning hook kick, it's a kick that you land with the whole bottom of your foot, heel included. Like the back kick, it involves spinning, that's gonna give you momentum, but compared with the back kick, it's a much more difficult kick to execute. Let's see why. Alright, so let's break it down. We're gonna take a guarding stance, and we're gonna take it step by step. We're gonna turn, look over the shoulder, make sure you chamber, lean, and release your spinning hook kick. Now, a few beginner's mistakes are, 1. Not leaning enough, especially because this one is a head level kick. You have to make sure you lean in order to create that leverage. If you do not lean, it's going to be very hard for you to reach head level. The second beginner mistake would be kicking with the leg straight from the ground and not trying to chamber. So for example, you start in guarding stance and you're trying to throw your spinning hook kick with the leg straight. That was just gonna slow you down, and I think all of you want to be fast. So make sure you bend your knee, chamber, and release the kick. Another beginner mistake would be trying to land this kick with your heel only. So make sure you point your toes and you land the kick with the whole bottom of your foot. That's gonna make your kick longer, so it gives you bigger range. And besides that, the surface that you land the kick on, it's bigger, which makes the impact of the kick greater. Alright, so now let's see how you can practice in order to learn this kick. We're gonna take it step by step. So find a support, either a wall or a chair. Use it for balance right there. Make sure you leave some space in between you and the support so you can actually lean a little more. Don't forget, this is a head level kick. However, right now we're just gonna chamber, and we're gonna practice the hook part on the middle level, alright? So reset, chamber, release it about middle level. You reset, and you're gonna release it again. Focus on engaging your hip. As you can see, the hip extension here and the hook part, all right? Try to do 10 reps each side and do it for as many sets as you need. So whenever you start feeling comfortable with this move, you are ready to move to the next step. On the second part of our practice, we're gonna turn and we're gonna stop using the support, and we're gonna focus on the leaning. So we're gonna emphasize the leaning part. And in order to do that, while we lean, we're gonna touch the ground with the front arm, all right? So I'll slow down and do my best to show you this in slow motion. From a guarding stance, I lean, and as you can see, I'm gonna fold in the same time, fold my knee in the same time. 1, I touch the ground here, and from here, I release it, all right? So if I do it a little faster, it looks like this, all right? So while you kick, it's like grabbing something from the ground. 1 and 2, all right? So this is gonna make you understand the degree of leaning that this kick involves. Very important. Now, let's look at it on the other side. I'm gonna take the guarding stance on the other side, and again, my front arm is touching the ground while I turn. 1, and I go the second one, 2, all right? So try to do this again. 8 reps, about 2-3 sets. You feel good about it, you are ready to move to the next step. The third step of the practice is releasing the full kick. So take a guarding stance. If you have targets, feel free to kick the targets. If you have bags, feel free to kick the bag. I would say don't put too much power on the bags. But let's go. In a guarding stance, I'm just gonna do it mid-air right now. Really spinning hook kicks. Make sure you lean enough. Make sure you drive with your hips. Make sure you point the toes. And do these about 8 each side. How many sets make you feel good and have fun with it. And here we are with my pro tips. When it comes to the pro tips, we're gonna get the dive through some fundamentals. And if you don't know the fundamentals, please check out the first 2 episodes of Kick Like a Pro series right up here in the corner. The first fundamental move we need to know is the leaning. And especially because spinning hook kick, it's a head level kick, you really have to lean in order to create leverage. So you would have to lean while you turn, and I would say that's tip number 1. Pro tip number 2 would be chambering towards the ground. So the knee that's chambering should be mostly towards the ground and not sideways. That's gonna make your spinning hook kick fast enough. And again, the first way between 2 points is a straight line. So try to turn while you chamber and you release your spinning hook kick as straight as possible. And don't get me wrong, when it comes to the chambering part, your knee is gonna end up sideways eventually. But the way you start should be with the knee mostly towards the ground. My third tip for you would be driving the kick with your hip. So as you throw the spinning hook kick, do not throw it just with your leg. Try to have your whole body in the same motion. So as you reach the target, drive through with your hip. Thank you for making it to the end. Per usual, if you have any suggestions or questions, please feel free to leave us a comment. If you like this and you'd like to learn how to kick like a pro, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That would help us a lot. We'll see you in the next episode. W1 out.